This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Glad to have you with us. Elliott T. Bauer Stadium in Huntsville, Texas, home of the Sam Houston Bearcats. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Old Dominion Monarchs, taking on a team from Conference USA, the Sam Houston Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's... The Bearcats will get this season underway as toe meets leather. He'll bring it out. It's Prince. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Old Dominion's offense will get the first crack at it here. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They're looking for space to run behind the left tackle. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Monarchs will hustle to the line.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play, because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. He's looking downfield to throw. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Monarchs line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. So the Sam Houston Bearcats offense has its first opportunity of the day. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And two guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Punt is on its way. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. First play of the drive comes from the 22. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Running to Green. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long, ball's at the 25. He'll keep it himself. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. And the Monarchs will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Catches it at the 30. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. They'll try to snap it quickly.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Fires to the big fella. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on first down. Complete to the right. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. The Bearcats will have it 1st and 10. New set of downs after the completion. They think there's room to run to the right here. Look out, he's got room. He'll step out of bounds right at the 27. The Bearcats are in the hurry-up. To the air, it's Watson. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive.
You know, as a defensive back, you want to force the quarterback to make plays way outside, towards the sideline. That's a long throw. It requires a lot of arm strength and a lot of touch at the same time. Great job forcing the play out wide, making the big interception.
ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking down the middle. Makes a connection. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. On target over the middle. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Monarchs are marching down the field. They'll send the tight end in motion. The give out of the gun. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. He'll pull it on the read. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. And the Monarchs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Made a defender miss. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. The Monarchs in the hurry-up. He'll do it himself. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Snags it into the end zone. Touchdown, Old Dominion. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
And took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Tennessee endured a hostile crowd and the challenge that always comes with playing away from Rocky Top. And the Vols came away with a win. It wasn't a blowout, but it is a W. Gonna be interesting to see what the fallout from this one is for one ranked team, while the other figures to get a bounce when the new rankings come out, guys.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Got it behind the line. It's Burns. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Looking downfield, it's Watson. Right down the middle. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They're going to open this drive with a pass. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got room on the return. Inside the 30. He's at the touchdown, Sam Houston. The defense takes matters into its own hands. It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play. And he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turn on the Jets, making the big play.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Set to kick off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his man. It's Butler. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. And the Monarchs moving quickly to the line. First down for the offense. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Good enough for a first down. To the air on first down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
There's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last 2 plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with a big one.
The Monarchs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Makes the catch, it's Butler. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Offense breaks the huddle on third down. On the move, it's Roach. Nice move to keep running. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down. Timeout is called, crowd, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They boot it away on 4th down. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. To the ground with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Huntsville. And that defense has to feel like it just played about as close to a perfect first half as it can play. And who am I to argue? I mean, check out that scoreboard. Bone-crushing hits and an airtight secondary. Feels like they have 12, 13 dudes out there against that offense, which needs a real pick-me-up and fast. And with that, let's send it back to our team at Elliott T. Bowers Stadium.
We've got a good one going here in the third quarter, all tied up as he's set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. He wants to take the top off. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Back to throw, it's Watson. Just a short pass to the tight end. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Bearcats racing to the line in the hurry-up. Grabbed over the middle, it's Reed. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Got a man, it's Reed. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Bearcats are flying down the field.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll go to work in the air on second down. With the catch, it's Reed. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Grabbed behind the line, it's O'Neal. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. Wants to go up top. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Ball's at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. He wants to throw it again. Connection to the right. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. And the Bearcats started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they... Touchdown, Bearcats! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They marched 79 yards on the drive, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. He'll keep it himself. They find themselves trailing. Ball is loose. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. And the Monarchs headed quickly to the line. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. Still running at the 40. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Looking downfield on 1st down. Under fire. It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
Man, it's so hard to keep a rabbit in the cage, that quarterback, right? He's going to scramble around, he's going to make plays, and when he gets outside the pocket, you're just trying to get a hand on him. How about getting a hand on him, forcing the fumble and recovery? A great job by the defense continuing to chase that QB.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Here's the handoff. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Grab behind the line. It's O'Neal. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Here on 3rd down for this offense. To the air, it's Watson. Caught near the sticks, it's Reed. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down.
When offenses get 1st downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48. Second down, he'll throw it. Catch in the middle, it's O'Neal. Knocked down at the 47. It's a 5-yard gain and enough to move the chains. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle, it's Reed. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Bearcats kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads it downfield. Pulls it in down the sideline. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. That's the end of the period, and Sam Houston has the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Try to barge their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bearcats!
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Boise State was able to come away with the win, as they have so many times before in southwestern Idaho, but not without a few bumps along the way. Man, nothing is easy in college football. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And even though they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last third down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
Unloads quickly. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Monarchs come to the line in the hurry-up.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to...
It's a fumble. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. From the gun, wants to pass. And they fail to hook up on third down. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Fires on the run. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Finding an escape route. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Watson. Zings it complete to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. From the gun on third down. Grabbed in the middle. It's O'Neal. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Bearcats have it with a 1st and 10. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Sam Houston.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
Try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got a man in the middle. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. And the Monarchs want to move quickly.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
Got him downfield. Flying out to the left. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Monarchs!
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
Lining up for the PAT.
Is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They go to the ground. He gets it to the 38-yard line, but this defense forces a 4th down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. From the gun, running back gets to give. There he goes. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24. Looking to fire. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Makes the grab. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds. The Monarchs getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Roach. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. They'll send 3 wideouts left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Got a man. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Looking to throw for it. Rushes on him. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. And the Monarchs will try to move the sticks on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.